like, what is this single game that they did? They were tied, a three-way tie, and it was so far into the percentages that they can't count. That's not the first like 3 or 4, like after like 1 point. Yeah, decimal. So if it's not that, then they have to do a single game. Yeah, it's a single game to which I've never seen anybody do it, but apparently that's becoming more and more common. Yeah, because that was the first time, and I was like, I've never seen this, but apparently that's the way they do it. So, right, that would be great. That'd be great. I would prefer that.
Sound check, sound check. Sound check, sound check. Oh, that was too loud. Sorry. All right, welcome to the third game of our second day at Far Western qualifier. You've got Mavs 1-1 versus Momentum at 1-1. So what happened today is NRG lost to Attack. So there's now a two-way tie with those two teams at 2-1. And we are at 1-1. They're at 1-1. So whoever wins this game will be at a three-way tie for first place at 2-1. The tie-breaking procedures are pretty mind-boggling at these tournaments. But the Mavs still control their own destiny. If they go 2-0 and win by enough points, then they will be the actual top seed. I think if they win in 2 at all, then they are at least a number 2 seed and go to gold. But stranger things have happened. There's been a lot of talk with the refs here. I'm not quite sure what's going on. They called both teams over into the middle. I don't know if there's like a security issue or not. There's like a service dog. Oh, I guess they're checking the net. We're set, and Mavs are going to receive, and can't get it over on their first serve from Momentum. And they get the point. Good to see Kinsley back in the libero jersey. I'm guessing she's good to go from a little shake up earlier. She's on the back row with Green and Novak. With Glover. And that's out of bounds off Momentum. Points Mavs. Thomas back to serve. Hooper digs. Glover another shot, and that's a touch. That sent it way out. No touch. Mavs point. 3-1. Ball on the court. We'll redo that. Oh, nice serve by Thomas. Gets the ace. 4-1. Mavs up. Early first sets. And another ace for Thomas. Pushes the lead to 4. 5-1. Clean receive this time by Momentum. Big swing, but out again. 6-1 Mavs. That time blocked by Mavs, but out of bounds. Point Momentum. So after playing a couple teams from Texas, we get a team, I think, from Colorado. And that's out. 7-2. As Benson will check in for the front row substitution for Green. And Glover will go back to serve for the first time. And that's touched by Mavs, but falls in anyways, and that'll be a point for Momentum. 7-3. Vincent swings, and that'll go for a point and kill for Mavs. Cotton steps in to serve on the middle rotation or middle swap. And they can't handle that. Gets sent back over to Mavs with a shot. Novak. And Thomas gets a piece of it on the defensive side. Good block. Shot for Glover. Oh, just misses the back line. 8-4. And that touches the line. That's a tough play, 8-5. That drops, but Benson picks it up. And then Novak takes advantage of the Thomas pass and gets the kill. 9-5 Mavs. That's pushed out of bounds. No touch by the Mavs. 10-5. Back to a 5-point lead for Mavs. That's pushed way right. That's going to be awkward hit. Good coverage by Jones on that, but just slides off our hands. Out of bounds. Point momentum. Mavs up 10-6. And that'll go off the block for a kill for Jones. A little rotation action as Green comes in for Benson to serve. And nice short serve, but picked up. Blocked, but out of bounds. 11-7. And that was a great setup. The defense thought that Green wasn't going to get to that, so they kind of didn't get to their blocking positions and left a little opening for Glover, and she took advantage of it. "12-7 Mavs." This time she takes a little bit off, but momentum is able to get there barely. This time Thomas dumps, but Libero's there. Green gets it. That time it finds a spot on the floor. And that's a hitting error. It goes out 14-7. And Mavs stretch their lead to 7. Hooper still serving. That's deflected, and Green gets it to Thomas. Oh, wow. Looked like it went into the net, but Nolan somehow got it over for the kill. Another great setup for Glover, and she takes advantage. 16-7. Mavs have stretched to a 9-point lead here midway through the first set. And they got us in the net that time, 16-8. Time. Thomas looks to Glover and takes enough off of it to get it to drop behind the block. 17-8. Thomas to the service line. And that was great misdirection. Thomas going to the left, back sets to Nolan. Sorry, back sets to Novak on the right. And an easy put down. Double-digit lead for the Mavs now, cruising here. First set, 18-8. That sneaks inside the Mavs block, 18-9. That's tough play, and Mavs can't get there. 18-10. Mavs still up big. Another back set from Thomas to Glover. This time finds a spot. Glover with a tough serve, but handled. Just kind of lobbed over by. This time Benson looks for the corner, can't get it. Another block, but slips right behind the block. Mavs block, 19-11. And that's going to go off of a couple of deflections for Benson to get that point for the Mavs, 20-11. Tip picked up by Benson nicely. Thomas pinballs around, and it falls on Mavs side for a momentum point, 20-12. Oh, Novak with the hammer. 21-12. Mavs lead big. And that's an error on their part, 22-12. And I was just looking back at the records. I think I misspoke earlier. The momentum is 0-2. So they're technically out of the running, but Mavs need a win no matter what. And that sneaks in front of the defense for a momentum point, 22-13. Ooh, that dropped. But Chloe able to make something out of it with Benson on the receiving end and kind of flicking it over to get the kill. She steps out for Green to step in to serve. Mavs up by 10. Tip off the block, off the Mavs block, and that'll be a point for momentum. Good little slip in there by Jones on the little kind of semi-slide, and Thomas puts it where she can do something with it, 24-14. Set point. Hooper comes in to serve for the set. And that's going to go off of Mavs. Player for point momentum. Still set point for Mavs. Another tough serve. Gets the momentum opponent points. (24-16). Mavs still up. That time, Thomas. She finishes it herself with the kill, and that's quick work of momentum. 25-16. It's been a long day in the pool. Division I, Pool 4. I think most games have gone to 3 sets and put us pretty far behind. Most of the PM wave is already cleared out. It's kind of empty in some of these courts around us. The AM wave cleared up. The PM wave starting to trickle in here. I don't know if they start at 3 or 3:30. Probably 3. All right, Mavs and momentum getting ready to start the second set. It's a pretty good margin on that first set. Let's make it another 9 or 10 point margin on the second set. We should be pretty good. I need a math intern to come and crunch some numbers for tie breaking for me. Mavs get to serve first this time. It'll be Hooper, sorry. And that's cleared on our side of the net somehow by Momentum, but not that time. Mavs 1-0 on the Glover kill. Momentum just free balls it over. And that was a mistake. Oh, man, that looked in, but just missed on the Nolan strike to the outside corner. 1-1. Thomas says, throw it down. I think the ref was trying to figure out if she was front row or back row. That was legal on the front row, not legal on the back row. But she just rotated to the back row to serve, so it was legal. Pick up by Hooper. It's throw down by Glover. Magic. Mav magic happening. Green pops it up to Thomas. Thomas, who gets it over to Glover. Roll shot. Picked up by Momentum. And good block at the net, but kept in play. Really good pickup by Hooper. Thomas back over to Novak. Tries to get the back, but can't sneak it in. 3-2 Mavs up by 1. Novak's cleared. Hit is cleared. This back row attack. It's right over the block. Tied at 3. Oh, little disconnect on the play they were running there, but Mavs just get it over and reset. And blocked, but slips inside the net on our side, and Momentum takes the lead, 4-3. Glovers. Somebody stepped over the line. We're going to call Glover over the line. 5-3 Momentum. Nolan's middle attack is deflected back. Little substitution. Zeezy's coming in for Nolan. Whoa! How was she not in the net? They did not call net. 7-3, Mavs down 4. And that's off a Mavs player, 8-3. And Coach Mal's going to take a timeout. deflected back, but Cooper picks it up and then easy sends it over. Thomas gets the tip and then it's lucky break for the Mavs as the middle misses the send back and falls on their side of the court. So Mavs 4-8, down 4-8. That's sent way out. 5-8. Mavs eating into this lead. Glover to serve. Woo! That's nasty, but picked up somehow. Mavs are momentum, everything to do with it, but Vincent gets a good swing off, and that's into the net. Oh, somehow keeps thinking around. Vincent, another shot, roll shot over. Good pick up by Glover on the deflection of the block, and another attempt by Vincent. And they're going to call them in the net. So Mavs get the point. 6-8. We're ready to go. 6-8. Mavs down 2 and down 3 after the net serve. Thomas back to Benson with authority this time. Gets it to go. And that's blocked out of bounds off of Mavs. 7-10. Back to Novak. And that goes out again. 7-11. And that goes out. Servicer gives the ball back. 8-12. Mavs huddle, trying to get it together. Need a run to get back into it and then take control of the game. Oh, and that falls in. 8-13. Clean receive. Thomas gets it to Benson. Pops it up off the block. And then Thomas sends it back to open court. Gets the kill. 9-13. This Green checks in for Benson. And that almost drops for an ace. And then Mavs still get the point, though, because momentum can't get it back over. 10-13. And that will be an ace for Sophia Green. 11-13. Mavs have closed it to a 2-point lead. Sorry, 2-point deficit. Really working that back corner on the serve. And Glover gets a hand on it to get it over. And then Cotton pops it to Thomas, and then Glover sneaks it inside the block for the kill. Good teamwork on the Mavs to keep that ball going. Another serve to that back right corner, but picked up by Momentum. They go cross court, but Glover picks it up. And then puts it down on the line, touch, whatever. It doesn't matter. It counted. Tied up, 13. The ball was hit to downtown Reno. They had to get a Uber to get it back, but it's back now. Oh, and that one is even better place for the ace in the lead for the Mavs, 14-13. Momentum not looking like they want to call a timeout or break any of this momentum. It's a 6-0 run for the Mavs. It's blocked. The Mavs just get it over. And they'll attack. Picked up and sent over somehow. People flying everywhere. Hooper, Thomas, Glover. Oh. We're tied back up at 14. Oh, she reared up like she was going to throw down. Threw a curveball. Glover with the kill and the point. Mavs back up by 1. Cross, Novak's there. Thomas back to Glover. Oh, that's nasty. Good change of placement and velocity for Glover's, keeping them on their toes. As Mavs go up 16-14. Sorry, I missed the subs. Easy coming in for Hooper. And Jones serving. Oh, that's nasty on the left side from ZZ. Putting it down on the line. And that'll force Momentum to take a timeout as the momentum is entirely on the Mavs side. Are you my guest speaker on my broadcast?
Yes.
What's your name?
Kinley.
Kinley is from Energy. From what? Are y'all from North Texas?
Yeah, we're from Texas. We're from Dallas.
Did y'all bring a parka to this cold weather?
No.
No parkas.
No.
You're running around in shorts and t-shirts in
Yeah.
this 30-degree weather?
Uh-huh.
That's how we roll in Texas. All right, we're back. Jones to serve out of the timeout. Picked up by Novak. Thomas gets it to Glover again. Change up, but picked up and playable. Can't do anything with it. And Thomas sneaks it in on the left-handed shot. 18-14, Mavs up. Good serve. Back over. Thomas. Back to Glover. Oh, just missed the line. 18-15. Thomas back to Glover again. Has got the hot hand and keeps it going as the deflection goes out of bounds for the point. Sends Thomas to the line. Lob shot. And that's snuck into the block, inside the block. 19-16. That's a service error. Puts the Mavs at 20-16. Glover will serve. Benson checks in. And Zizi says, not going to sneak that by on my watch. 21-16. And that goes out. No touch by the Mavs. Glover looked like she was going to go for it, but coach just right there saying, don't touch. 22-16, that's up. Ooh, that's some velocity on that one. Oh, Benson said, keep that on your side, and then I'll get the hit. Another block. Ah, too much power. Goes out of bounds. Point momentum, but the Mavs still have a 5-point lead. This time Benson, clean shot, but setter error. 23-17. That's a long run for the setter to pick that up, and they aren't able to do much with it. Oh, turnaround 360 from Jones. And they're not going to call that for. Oh, they are going to call that for. Delayed shot, delayed. 24-17. I will express what everybody on our team is thinking about that ref that's been on our court all day. He is not very confident in a lot of his calls, but here we are. Almost an ace to close out the game, but it doesn't matter. They don't return it. And that's the win for the Mavs, 25-17. And we await the tiebreaker results. I'm not sure how quickly they'll have those in place. We'll see what happens. It looked like they had a digital scoring platform, so it should be fairly instantaneous as soon as the ref signs off on it. But First place will play at noon tomorrow. We'll get a bye. Second place will play at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time in the first round of the gold bracket. And it is official. The Mavs have won first place and will get a first round bye in the gold bracket to play for a bid for the Nationals. They will play at 10 a.m. Pacific Time, noon Central Time. We'll pick the broadcast back up tomorrow. Thanks for timing in. Congrats to the Mavs. Closing out day 2 in the Far Western qualifier at 5 and 1. First place, pull for first round bid, gold tournament, going for the gold in the bid tomorrow. We'll